Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Vieri. Adriano is... It's Adriano! Oh, it's hit the post! So what can they make of this? Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Van Basten. Played out towards the right wing. Now the ball in. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Rafael Leao. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Crosses it in. Mignon claims it. Safe hands. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Cleared away. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan have their third corner. And it's been taken short. That's tidy. And now they can spring out of defence. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Inzaghi. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to pass it through. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's been caught napping. Big chance! And he's done it! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Distributed tidily, and that has left him in a heap. Costa Curta, pass somewhat off target.
Pretty robust defending.
Inter Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Inzaghi, played out to the left flank. Oh, nice touch.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Opts for safety. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Platini, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a really well-measured ball. Rafael Leao. That's a good run down the left. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Adriano. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Over to the right flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Desai making good progress. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He has found the way through. Threads one in. Dumfries. There's the crossfield ball. That's good play. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Corner number 4 coming up here. And he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Batistuta. Costa Curta. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Inzaghi, and here's Rafael Leao. Oh, well played. Platini, always looking for that half a chance. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that's nice. That is good strength. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Inter Milan trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Mignon gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Van Basten. And it's made its way to him. Donatoni. Platini. No way through. A lovely pass, but can he get there? Dumfries. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goes down, but nothing given. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Adriano. And he is deftly away. Nicely weighted ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! And that was too close for comfort.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 17.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Numero 20. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10. Schneider.
Stood up well to him there.
Il numero 27.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Inter are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
A header! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's on it. Can he get away? Deftly away. This is a promising build-up. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. A formality. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Schneider. Well, what about it? Inter Milan are taking this the full distance. Terrific stuff. And here's Van Basten, driving on and making good progress. Space for him to turn and look. And the cross comes in, and that is expertly dealt with.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oi!
Oh, they could be caught out here. Knocks it into space. He has a look up. It's Snyder! Got a Tony. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Platini. Vieri. Adriano. Looking for the run. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And here's Vieri. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
5 minutes left on the clock. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Back where it came from. And that's been intercepted. Can he get it through? Oh, that's clever. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's good running with the ball. Driving forward. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. So that means another 30 minutes football. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 12. Numero 6, lasciano il campo per il numero 18.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Bastoni. Looking to play him in. De Bruyne. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Adriano. And that could set him on his way. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Serginho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's De Bruyne. Foot in. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now this could... And he shoots! And how did he not put that away?
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
It's a lucky 7th corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's worked it through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Dumfries. Passes short and sharp. Donadoni is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch. And
we're halfway through extra time.
Attenzione, signore e signori.
So this is it, 1 goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist?
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 3. Lascia il campo per il
And we're off
7.
for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Now, can they get him away? And this is Nedved. Serginho. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. And here's Vieri. Donadoni. Serginho. Thuram. Can he spark a counter here? He is through here. And it's Zielinski.
Vay bu sonra vakit
Inter Milan very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
And here's Nedved. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Platini. Vieri. Dumfries. Can he get on the end of this? De Bruyne. De Bruyne! And there's his goal. We thought they were done, but never say never. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's De Bruyne. And the shots! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just... And the referee brings it to a close. Inter Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this moment. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things on the way.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Kajolu. Rijkaard. Kajolu. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Rijkaard. It's Xabi Alonso. Marquinhos goes sliding in. Xavi Alonso. Marquinhos. Messi. Albert Ferrer pinches it off him. First quarter of an hour gone. Raul, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Kadiolu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Goulet, and it's Drogba. And here's Van Basten. And Shevchenko. Shevchenko stood his ground strongly. Done delicately. Space for him to turn and look. Albert Ferrer. Nicely shaped cross. Nice interception, well timed. Pele. Timber. Goulet.
Vay.
The most accurate pass.
Akite ara.
Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No way through.
Listen ara.
Goal! Sao Paulo! And Sao Paulo score first. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And Messi!
Messi really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Armenia are looking to go forward now. Great chance! It's a pretty loose pass. Has another go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi goes short. And he'll shoot here! And he hits the net! They are purring, truly purring. Sao Paulo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Kadiolu. Goulet. Driving on and making good progress. Now that's a fine challenge. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti. Oh, he's played it in low. He's had a shot! Zanetti finding himself in space. Neymar. Good running, strong and purposeful. Neymar. And there's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Zanetti looking to add to his goal. And it's Drogba. Gets a good foot in there. Neymar. And we've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I'm looking
Bro,
at the body
orası
language,
mı
Peter.
aslanım bana? Ya
It doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Well, we get things going again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they
Şu
don't
anda
want to
aşağı
do, Peter, is
atılmalar.
give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi is the team's great visionary. Raul. It's Albert Ferrer. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Raul. Drogba. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shapes to shoot!
Çiğ kapım var abi.
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Goulet can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Rijkaard looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Albert Ferrer. Messi. Now Albert Ferrer. He is through here. Romero cuts out the pass. Kadiolu. And this is Drogba. He leaps for it.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Drogba. Goulet. Goulet. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Cleared without hesitation. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Raul. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar has it out wide and in space. Good ball. Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shevchenko proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And this is Drogba. Deftly away. Xavi Alonso. And it's
Vay
Van
be,
Dijk.
sarıp güç bitirirler ha.
Albert Ferrer. Tries to play it through. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's forced to go back. Zanetti. This is a promising build-up. Oh, he's bustling through here. Shevchenko. He's had it taken off him. Pele. Shevchenko. And here's Drogba. Knocks it out wide. Albert Ferrer. Albert Ferrer delivers. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Camisa 3. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa
Media
24.
has the chance to go the other way. Cafu. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Albert Ferrer.
Armenia really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Rafinha. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Armenia are down to 10 men. Messi! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Pele. More and more pressure on the ball here. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And it's Van Basten. He's looking wide. That's destined for the flank. In towards the back stick. Backward it goes. Rafinha defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Van Basten.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
Whistle's gone,
acréscimo.
and they've got themselves a free kick. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Darwin. Drogba gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. The muscular approach does pay off here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Armenia desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Senhoras e senhores,
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
da região.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Now it's Villa. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Olmo. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He is through here. Howson defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, that's a key interception. Pele. Now it's Drogba. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Villa. Can he get it through? And that has found him in acres of space. And he skips past his man. He's got away. Cross needs to be good. Chance! Armenia still without a single shot on target. Good running, strong and purposeful. Pele, great vision. Kobel gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Rijkaard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Pele. Drogba. Shot could be on. They're urging him to shoot. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rijkaard. And Dani Olmo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, there's your danger man. A title that is entirely justified. Rijkaard. Kovacic. And it's Kimmich. Pele. And it's Drogba. Kovacic. Done delicately. Look at the... David Villa! Oh, off the bar! Neymar. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Goulet. Now it's Pele. It's not an especially good pass, that. Hakimi. Howson. Kimmich. David Villa gets on his bike and on the move. He's on it, can he get away? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Pele. Kovacic spots it and intercepts. Kimmich. Where it came from. Can he finish? Brilliant from Dani Olmo! He's got himself an absolute peach. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. And here's Danny Olmo. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. He has found the way through. Marquez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Milan have it back and can go again. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Basten tries a shot. Who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kimmich to Kovacic. Danny Olmo. And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please welcome our players,
Armenia currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Armenia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now that's well seen too. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Danny Olmo, and it's Kovacic. Played down the flank. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Now it's Pele. That
was well played, well stopped.
Picked out, brilliant, goes for a shot! Timber, tidy with his distribution. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Armenia still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Kovacic. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Armenia are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
It's Cristiano! Ronaldo! Superb! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And here's Van Basten. Cristiano Ronaldo with a reputation for taking on any shot. Always onto this. Good ball, good take. Kimmich's cross. There's the header! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to shoot!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job is going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Some resolute defending there. Armenia still have the cards to affect this game. Looking for options for movement. David Villa. Caceres is wide and looking to get onto this. Caceres is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Right card. Can he get on the end of this? Perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here. That looks a good cross. The most accurate pass. Oh, this looks sharp. David Villa touches it back. Kimmich out towards the flank. A good take in a good area. Pass somewhat off target.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Substitution in progress.
Marquez is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Pele. Tries to play it through. And this is Neymar. Opts to play it back. And he's running through. Voila! And a neat finish. And that really is so impressive. Armenia may be down, but not out just yet. A heavy challenge. Spread it left. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Cross goes in there, and he was alert to it. Time added on 4 minutes. Van Basten makes a dash for it. Pele picks it up out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Kimmich. Marquez. It's Kimmich. Oh, can he get onto this? Rijkaard. And it's Messi. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were at times cohesive, very capable.
absurdi ժանրից է սիապես ֆուտբոլը։ Նայ սա ինչ է, ոնց է կարում նայ։ Իրեք պաշտպանող նայ 100 հոգի հետ են լինում։
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Ապերուր կային ես չեմ էթում
And the
էդյան դու
mood
խես։
is boisterous. It is a
Vazmara.
perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Mbappe. Looking to play it. Oh, shooting
Որը
chance!
չեմ ասկնում
He scored! A horrible blip, a
Diego
horrible blip, a
Costa,
situation
Costa.
utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Armenia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Yamal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! No way through, so back it comes. Pele threads one in.
There they go, hunting again.
Ball's got out of play.
Քեզբան։ Արա հիզդից է լեգենդակարա որ։
Now he's off and running.
That pressing is so
Նայ ոնց
good, it's
անցա, որ
nice
սա
and early.
Ball
մեջնունոկով
looks a
բանով։
good one. Now there's a fine ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Timber. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Looking for the run. And this is Van Basten. That is a brilliant interception. Well, there's the clearance. Throw in.
Ալա դե ծապը։ Իլը։
He's shifting through the gears here. Cafu. Some intricate passing,
Boy,
looking
what
to
a
progress
start.
the ball.
Armenia really can't go chasing this.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee's come over. It's a red card.
Բայց
Well,
որ
there may be
տարօրինակ
some
բանա
scope
կատարում
for
դու
debate over
սկրիպտ
the
այն, ապա
seriousness
вообще
of the
ոչի բան
offence,
չի
but
նման
none
դա։
over its repercussions.
Ինչ
We'll
կարմիր
have to see
տվեց
out the
ապա։
rest of the
Ողից
game
պատկա
with
եմ
10
արել։
men. Eze. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Արա դե հասկացան
Just eases him off the ball.
կապը։
Quick look,
Ու
thought
դեմը
about
կարա
cutting
տպասա տալի արա։
inside. He has found a way through.
Վայ հորս։
Great vision.
Hey,
It's ended up
hey.
in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? Neymar. Oh, that's beautifully weighted.
Ի։
That was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
He's found a way through. Oh, Waters takes a shot. It's a goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good.
Which ավելի
but
կամաց,
defensively,
ավելի
they didn't
կամաց։
cover themselves in glory here.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain
Որոնց
authoritativeness
ապերես
in
սրա
everything
դու
they
շարք
do
ես
now.
սրա։
If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Picked out brilliantly. And a header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Rijkaard. Well, played right into his path. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I
Չեմ
think the
կարող պաստամ
opposition
ունի։
saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's
Asta
through
Miami
here.
tangavste. Duše.
Goulart finding himself in space. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good
Znači tu
mover.
slapete slapči.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Goulart going face to face with his great rival.
What a love, eh?
Seen
What
that
a
early,
sorry.
used a certain sixth sense,
Argel.
deftly away. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's very neat.
Aha.
Well, the defence
What a
proved
year corner goal
infallible
chop.
then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Mihati
Well,
goal
the
shoot.
lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Orinak.
Yamal,
Ara bu sans
whistle's
bara
gone, that's
meço bara.
foul. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Garmitu. Ara Garmitu haniştadı.
Substitution.
Ste uși pașpanuțun ca uși bălcică. Ոնց ուզում ֆռմա ապը, ոնց ուզում ֆռմա աստում գոլը։ Լնայ արա, արա խաղայի տպվարա։
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the
Լնայ
turn.
ոնց է եթե մախտը։
Aimed beyond the defence.
Գնա ավելի հելդուս։
That's good play. Time
Վայ,
now
արա դրոք բան
repelled.
կորպուսով չի կարա մեթարա։
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Գիտեմ, որ այդ մյան չեմ կարամ անցնեմ ապը։
He is
Իմ արա
through
գիտեմ որ
here.
ֆռմա էդյան արդե։
And it's Rijkaard. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Oh, really well played.
Played into the impressive
Բա չէ
jump.
ինգերեսի որ։
Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that is indeed the final
Արա
act.
մի հատ գոլ չեմ կապել։
Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different
Udar
as they go in
Chemares
for
ki
half-time.
var,
Elation
Udar.
on one side, misery on the other. Some first-half thoughts?
Armenia are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Back underway then. Armenia not having the rob of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Decent chance!
Ահա։
Well, that is remarkable.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Messi. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And this is Drogba. Cafu.
Արա ոնց ախպերիկը
Cafu got a
բազում է ես
long way
շուտից
forward
կայնել
to
եմ
join the
արա։
attack.
Արա ոնց ախպեր։
Well, that is a good ball to find him. Goulart.
Չէ,
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
Goes for a shot! Now,
Capiara
he's gonna-
de
oh, he's
Monti.
been caught napping.
Capi.
And again. It's anyone's ball now.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning.
Ռոմերոն
Well
գլխով չի տանում ապետ։
Great defending, strong and determined.
Արա
Oh, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't
Կանջ
taken back
դրադան
anymore.
եմ ապել
And
լավ։
that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Շիլը մապը ոչ չի բա։ Լուշան ջտեմ ռադան եմ։ Ոչ մի բան իմ արածով չարել։ Ինչ անում եմ ու ինչ բաներ անում։
And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super ball. Shot a goal! And he's stuck it away. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Couch, and now the breakaway. Now it's Messi. That is a great pick out. It's a pretty loose pass. Couch. Neymar. Indecisive passing, no progress. Pele driving for, and the shots! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And we have our very first corner. Pele with the short one. There's the shot! Goulet. This is a promising build-up. Van Basten. Now it's Goulet. Goulet! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And a neat finish. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Well, they went down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. It's Neymar! And that's in! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Armenia may be down, but not out just yet.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he welcomes it in. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Shot, surely! He's got a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid palpably stronger, better, superior. Pele. And he's looking to catch him up. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Rijkaard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is full.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Drogba. Now it's Goulet. He's a sharp little ball here. That's the keeper's ball. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Romero. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Goulet. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Now, can he find a chance? That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. And it's been taken short. Armenia cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling at times.
Vay hora sarı. Eşin çemana mahber nervansız vücut. Orayı team'e There's exponents option.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. It's a promising position. Oh, that's a fine interception. Yeah, that does look a foul.
Nice.
Referee's given a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Vay orası.
He's picked his way through. Forced to go back. Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, great leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Neymar. And it's O'Reilly. Oh, that's a... He leaps for it! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Saviola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this is Saviola. And he shoots! He's delivered all right! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Goulet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Brilliantly cut out. Armenia are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Zanetti.
Armenia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's found a way through.
Brahim
and that's in. And they're threatening to fly away here. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be. and where he needed to put himself.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without... It's Neymar! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Cannavaro. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well...
He's had a shot! And he's stuck it away! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Liverpool really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He is through here.
Vay orası sana
Play for a
Bir
goal
ne
kick.
sana?
Rijkaard. O'Reilly. This is a promising build.
Vaz mı kovalar?
Stojkovic. Spread it left. Saviola. There's the shot! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? Neymar. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's a nicely weighted pass. That's the keeper's ball. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Pele quietly revving up. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Diaz.
What?
Stojkovic. Now it's Guti.
Guti really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Timber. And here's Drogba. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Baresi. Zanetti. Brahim Diaz. Guti. Zanetti.
2 added minutes has
Looking
been
to pass their
indicated.
way up the pitch. And it's Stojkovic. Nuno Mendes. And Stojkovic. O'Reilly. Cafu. Oh, it's Van Basten. He's shifting through the gears here. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Hello, attendees.
Caution
This
certainly
is
not on the
a
agenda here
conference
from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Armenia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Neymar, he's played it back. And this is Neymar. Oh, he's got a side of goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Guti. Rijkaard. Stojkovic plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Neymar. Pele. And this is Van Basten.
What a penalty!
So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Timber makes the interception. Played out wide. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Neymar has it in a wide position. And it's Arda Güler. He is just caressing the ball. Güler running at top gear. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Drogba. Chance!
Boy, what is the ball?
Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Neymar.
Pele,
Number
who's short.
20. Didier
That's good
Drogba.
play.
Coming on the field. Number 24.
Pele has the space to scheme.
Number
One.
19.
Armenia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Doué is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And it's with the keeper. Armenia still have the cards to affect this game. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Stojkovic, probing pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And this is Saviola. And it's Stojkovic. Armenia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. It's gone away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is Messi. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Rijkaard. And here's Messi. Ended up in no man's land. Brahim Diaz. Set up one goal so far. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's been hooked away. Armenia now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
He's on it, can he get away? And this is Saviola. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Liverpool really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And he's gone looking for safety. Liverpool have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very...
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And this is Saviola. We are into overtime.
Հարավուկ չկանցան մյոքուս գնդակը տանան։
And that will be the final act. Armenia were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
Բեսամ տարավ դա, էս դիվիզիոնի
So, Tim, how do
խաղողների
you
ուժն
reflect on what we've...
Հազար գլու։ Այսա խաղերը կրվա ուրսը։ Այսա կրելու վախտնա գալի, նորից հելում ես 1007 իջնում նորից թե։ Stop. Просто сбах, просто. Ара խաղարա։ Կախեց մնացրը։ Boy. Vah, mamay. Orası yine duanın orası. Vay, orası sarı bara. Չի աշխատում, ոչ մի կնոպ կապը։ Երկու ժամա սխմամ չի աշխատում ընկեր։ Արես էստը պչացավ աղբերը։
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Casapia have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much on giving very little away. I think if you commit to that, then you really can't afford to concede, because it clearly demands a quick change in approach if you do, which isn't always easy, because in the build-up to this, believe me, they'll have been working principally on organisation and shape in training, and it's not easy just to suddenly come out of that.
Neymar. Oh, that's nice. Oh, good-looking ball. Kante, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Goulet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that's a lovely exchange. Timber. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's...
Pele! It's there! I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. And he goes cross-field, and it's Mendes. It's not an especially good pass, that. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
A few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! And well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hakimi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's managed to get free. Mendes gets into a good position. Shot, surely! Oh, good finish. And the comeback is complete. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Casapia have their lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Gerrard. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played into the... A header! Oh, the ball's always... And one more try! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Marquinhos. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Messi.
Կարում խաղը
And
բռնա։
here's Drogba.
Կարում
Conte
բոլորը
has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Լավ, ոնց արա։
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Real chance!
Լիտաղա, լիտաղա։
And the game is well and truly
Vara
turned
vardı.
on its head. That
Lita
really is
untestajcie
quite
ma,
fabulous.
orası
All
nerwy
his own
siedzi
doing.
ma.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt...
And the referee has blown for half-time.
Որող պրսես բան
Armenia
արդու։
have done it in good style. Forced to
Այսօր
come
նոր
from
դիվիզիոն
behind.
է խաղում,
They find
նա
themselves
առաջի
in
տեղի է
front
տվել
at
այդ
half-time,
սայթով։
which is
Ջնջխել
for
է։
them more or less
Որը
ideal.
սրանց ինքեր տորին։
The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So everyone needs a breather here. 5 goals we've seen already. It is good, very good. It's 3-2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Played out wide. Showing good feet. Corner it is. Armenia with the corner, there first. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Casapia tries one from range. Neymar! This boy is showbiz! He's got himself an absolute peach. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Oh, well played, well played.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Քիչ ապ է, 1500 ինչ է։
So
Սաղ
we've reached the
կրվա։
hour mark. Timber, the man synonymous with solidity. Gerrard. Nice sequence of passes, this. And this is Neymar. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Arda Güler. Güler will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, look at the space here. That's very neat. And that's gone loose. Kante going forward.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Now it's Pelé. This is a promising build-up. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
And this is Van Basten. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Timbers, terrific effort! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his
Ապա
mind.
ստեի առաջի դիվիզիոնի հարցը չի արդեն ապա։ Հələ մտ
So time for
որը շարը
change.
բեկետ նորընկել է։
This one has been on the cards for a little
Ինգերեն
while.
հարապես
Well,
բան
to wait
բան
until
չեմ
now to make
կարծում։
this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Ապա մի հատ գնդակ չտվես մոտեսա։
Pacho,
Մի հատ սխալ չեր անում, որը խմած
Nuno
մտնում է։
Mendes. Driving on and making good progress. He's in plenty of space here. And that's an errant pass. Van Basten. Pele. And this is Van Basten. And that's been intercepted. And this is Ronaldo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played. Well
Գնդակը
stopped.
սկի դուշ չէ նամարաջողումս։
Akanji. And it's Vitinha. Not the most accurate pass. Belletti. Goulet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And Neymar. Neymar looking to pass their way up the pitch. Vitinha. And it's Messi. Kukçu.
Vamos ter
Oh,
minuto
that's a
de
clever
jogo.
shot!
Այս գոլը։
Harmlessly behind. One minute to add according to the board. And time is up. Armenia
Oh, good
have
enough
done
then.
it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable.
Մի հատ հազիվ կրին կապեր։ Լավ մատը խաղ մատնենք ընդ դիվիզիոն։ Ուզում եմ չլեմ գմատնեմ գոլերի մեջ ապեր, իմ գոլը է դա։
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Վայ հորը
Well,
բերա։
plenty. We
Հորը
hope, Peter,
բերա։
being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something
Տաշես
special.
դուս արա։ Որը
Because we
սարդ
all
նայեք
have in the
ախպեր արա։
past.
Ինչ անեմ ընկեր արա։ Որը սարդ վերցես տաշես դուս ախպեր։
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Pele! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's been hooked away.
Վայ հորը սարը։ Մի հատ կլնի գլխով գնդակ տանեք այ
Very early
երկիններ։
stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's
Որը
afloat?
ստե արա։
Well, neither side has really grabbed the
Well,
initiative.
Parma
I would say
Junior.
both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Shevchenko is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Neymar! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And it's Neymar. Great vision. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on.
Good chance
Hiç
here!
anlamak üzere.
Always going over the top.
Matası kapalara
Yeah, but you only need to look
Görseliz
across
ama
to the
bana-
sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Neymar. Gula does really well to
Gülle
win the ball
uğrattı be
there.
orası. Allah affeder.
Drogba running with the ball. Now, can they get him away? The movement is slick, the speed is slippery.
Oy,
The
orası
defence,
sonra.
though, able to hold on this time. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly
Bir
tested.
şey yaptı.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Van Basten. And here's Drogba. Neymar. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Koundé. So we're still where we started right now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Pele. Neymar.
Опа yine Gonçalves Meti.
Yamal.
Absurdu Jean sabe.
Now it's Pele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Gerrard.
Vay orası sonra var.
Space for him to turn and look. Gula going face to face with his great rival. That is good strength. That's going wide left. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And this is Neymar. That's tidy. Quality ball. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Pele quietly revving up. Arda Güler. Very nicely done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yamal. Beckham. That's destined for the flank. And it's Neymar. Now Ruben Diaz. Drogba. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Et merci d'accueillir nos joueurs.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Changement en cours.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Armenia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Koundé. Koundé just loves to go forward whenever he can. Pele. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Silvestre gets it clear. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Թողել մորագություն ախոր։
He's hit it long. Armenia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Yamal, the man with such great vision.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Gerrard. Yamal. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gerrard. Spread to the right. He's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Pele. Neymar. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Timber. And this is Neymar. Chance for a shot! That's a throw. Koundé, well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Goulet, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Real chance! And it's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Après 66 minutes de jeu par
Armenia have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Belletti. And it's Gerrard. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Silvestre. Played out to the left flank. Ernest. He's got away.
Order!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the shot! Has been slung wide. That is good progress on the left. Silvestre. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that.
And
the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That's a shade optimistic. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to pass it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Neymar. He is just caressing the ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Le numéro 8.
Very much into the last knockings. Ruben Dias. And it's Beckham. It's a really well-measured ball. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Temps additionnel.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, nice touch. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Neymar. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory.
Canım bir çöp hazır yok, hanım hırnım.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Longevity, loyalty, leadership, just a few of the words that spring to mind when you're watching the eternal Francesco Totti.
Yeah, he is truly unique, Peter. Easily one of Italy's greatest players, and some consider him to be the greatest of the lot.
And what sets him apart?
Consistency, and the way he has no real weaknesses in his game. Such great all-round ability. He really does excel all-round.
And the shot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Drogba absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Armenia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Neuer claims it safe hands.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Beckham. Space for him to turn and look. Gerrard. Doué. And it's Doué. Pelé. And here's Van Basten. Armenia currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. It's Pelé! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And he was quick to react. Doué. This is a promising build-up.
Bir sıra pas var ha.
Batistuta. And he's intervened well there. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And it's Timber. Very nicely done. Timber's cross. Well, there's the clearance. Gerrard. And it's Neymar. Nice control. Played out to the left flank. Timber's cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ball is over the line. He's being urged to shoot. Backward it goes. Now it's Pele.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar. And he's gone backward here. It's a threatening ball. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Great defending, strong and determined. Half an hour played now. Passing nice and neat.
Ara լավ էլի։
Batistuta. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Okay, ախպերս։
Totti, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Batistuta. A header! He doesn't look too happy with that. Timber. Neymar has created one goal already. Timber. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Looking to pass their way up the
Ադետը
pitch.
չէ էլի, ախպերական չէ էլի։
Saka. And it's lofted through here. Timber. It's Belletti. Nicely weighted ball.
Բռացում եմ
Rooney.
ապնագլի։
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gerrard. Doué. That's a dangerous ball. Pele does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Added time.
Looking for the run. Gerrard. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And that should get the job done. And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Armenia leading by 1 at the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Armenia are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So straight into the second half.
Armenia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And it's Doué. Pele! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Can he get on the end of this? Not a hint of offside here. And this is... And the shot! Another special Neymar moment! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant...
Oh, good climb! And he can thump it away. Oh, looks a smashing ball.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Almost an hour gone. And here's Van Basten. It's a good spell of possession, this. Yamal, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Neymar. Number 24.
Lofted in. Oh, greatly! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there,
Number
Peter.
20, Didier Drogba. Coming on the field.
Now it's
Number
Kagawa.
14, Danielson.
Oh, he's felt
Number
that, hasn't
10,
he?
Bernardo
That's an
Silva.
untidy challenge.
Number
Free kick given.
21,
And that's going to be a booking.
Number
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Timber. Kagawa. Danielson. In with the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Kagawa. Now it's Yamal. Howson clears. Rooney. Saka. He has found the way through. Beckham gets across to intercept that. And it's Totti. Totti showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pass somewhat off target. Impressive jump! Kagawa. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. Belletti. And it's Seedorf. Messi makes a dash for it. Has a look and plays it forward. Gets a good foot in there. Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Armenia can consider themselves just about safe now. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kagawa. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Gerrard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution in progress.
It's their second corner of the game. Gerrard with the short one.
Արեք, պայն ոնց է կամած գալի վերցում
And
ինգետ
now
չեմ
they can
գյոգում։
spring out of defence. Totti. Beckham. And it's Messi. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Right card with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And he's cut it out. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is. Oh no, this does not look good. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Armenia can reflect on a job really well done. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it...
Oh, what a mistake!
What a sin.
Alvarez!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Oh, super find. Now it's Pele.
Oh,
Great defending, that needed doing.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
This is a promising build-up. He was under real pressure there. Opts for safety. Well, Shinji Ono normally plays in a central creative position, but he can be quite versatile, Jim.
Yeah, I've seen him play in more withdrawn.
And the shots!
Germany!
And Germany are in front! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, that's well spotted. Right card, running with the ball. Good pressure, determined, intense. Kimmich. Neymar. Oh no, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it.
Armenia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Van Basten. Timber. Oh no. Neymar. Juke. Played right into his path. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Alvarez. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Timber. Germany couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And this is Van Basten. Timber. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Incoming delivery. He leaps for it. And that's in. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Timber. Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. That is good alertness.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Foot in. Drogba. Now it's Pele. Tries to pass it through. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Article. He'll try from distance. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Armenia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Drogba. Spread to the right. Akanji. Schlotterbeck has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Timber. Messi. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Added time.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's going to have his name taken. Schlotterbeck. Neymar, who does have an assisting. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser. I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Substitution in
They've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we are back on the way. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for the far post. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Armenia do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's whipped it across, and he was alert to it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
No luck with that dink over the top. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short, and this is Gerrard. And that is expertly dealt with. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard was in no mood for any of that. And here's Doué, and here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! That's another chance! And he hits the net. And the comeback is complete. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He's on it, can he get away? Gerrard, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. That is a brilliant interception.
Germany really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Van Basten. And this is Van Basten. Takes a shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vay orası voturduz versus Dresden ara.
Now it's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Oh no! Armenia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. It's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. Diouf. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. He's got away. Showing good feet. Beckham. Oh, such a clever touch.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Number 19.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Neymar. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Pele. Gerrard.
That's nice.
To Paul. Oh, greatly! So close to drawing level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong. Germany really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw it. Alvarez!
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Belletti. And it's Beckham. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Shot, surely! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And time is up. Armenia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. What a turnaround.
Այդ խաղը չի լրվել, ապե բանս է լրվում։ Ահա ինչ է տան, դեր ինգեր խաղի հետ չեմ դե ինգեր։ Ապրեսրայդ միս կլավիատուրայս հետ մի բան կատարվում է։ Պետք է փոխեմ ալարմը, հասան փոխեմ այտենց հետ մնում է։ Հələ սնեյլերեն խաղցնենք նա սենտրալնի։ Ոսկի։
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A scorer of outrageous goals.
Have you played against him, Jim?
No, maybe just as well.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Neymar. And he's being shifted off it. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So, a breakthrough already. Now there's a... Joelinton has fallen kindly here. And that's a sharp finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Impressive jump! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Armenia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Opts to play it back. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nigeria are looking to go forward now. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. João Pedro. Driving forward. Now it's Neymar.
Oh, really well played.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now then, the ball's come loose. More and more pressure on the ball here. Van Bronckhorst. Nigeria have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Great ball if he can get there. Rijkaard cuts it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Nigeria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gerrard. Now it's Pelé. And it's Sneijder. Backward it goes. This might spell it's... And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Romero. Rijkaard. Good ball, good take. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Great vision. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neymar concedes a free kick for that. Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
João Pedro might just make this.
Has been indicated.
Van Bronckhorst looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Rodri. Rafinha. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class apart! Out on his own! Perfect. And that brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So, we reach the halfway point.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned
Please
rest.
report to the staff room immediately.
Մի հատ խփի երկու հատ կերապ։ Շատ լավ է։
Substitution.
Գերազանց ցուցանիշ շապը։
So, into the second half.
Armenia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, can he get onto this? Yamal, good driving run, and he's managed to get free. Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was
Looks
ever
like
on there,
somebody
really. There were just
did
too
that.
many bodies in the way, Peter.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's played through for him. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's gone loose. It's gone for a throw-in. Pass somewhat off target. Van Basten, rapid and full of intent.
Why no one over?
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged
Why
defence on the other.
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Nigeria are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
He's having a shot! And that's a tidy finish. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Gerrard. This is a promising build-up. Armenia still have the cards to affect this game. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 2.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 17, Jolinton. Number 11, Rafinha. Coming on the field, number
And it's
5,
Alik-GAMING.
Antonio Silva.
And this is Van Basten.
Number 23, Coutinho. Number 22.
Oh, he's all alone. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's had it taken off him. Nigeria needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's a promising position. Oh, nice touch.
Armenia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Antonio Silva. Can he get on the end of this? And there's green grass ahead of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking for options for movement. He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Rodri, Dani Olmo.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Van Basten.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nice control. Arda Güler. He's got away. Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That has not gone well. And that'll be the end of that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks...
Հայտարարություն այս ապեր, նույն բանը ստե ապեր, вообще-то երկրորդ դիվիզիոն է սել ապեր։ Այդ առաջին գա կջնջխի ինձի, հենց հիմա։ Դզի, ժամուկես դզի։
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty.
Andres Iniesta. Few do it better than him. Some say nobody has done it better than him. Played into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Referee's given a throw.
Well,
that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Neymar going forward. Off the pass, but can he get there? Azar. Now it's Azar. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, score! Borussia Dortmund! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Armenia with the corner, they're first. Goulart goes short. Oh, shooting shot! This time, surely! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's a sharp pass. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Neymar running with intent. Neymar, still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Iniesta has given away a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Goulart. Mendes does really well there. He is strong. Oh, there's a probing ball. Kagawa. Always onto this. Oh, just skips past his man. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Կես ժամը
Sharp
շփոթ
little ball
եմ
here. And this is Ronaldo. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
That's an excellent interception. Iniesta, very much a man of this moment. Good
Որը
ball
ոնց
over the
քցում է
top.
սանտերստը։
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Volleyed effort.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed everything to come together then
Nice
at the
develop,
precise
երկար
moment.
մտածում։
Not easy.
Yamal. Goulart receives it in a wide position. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that is headed for the middle. Oh, he's Yamal! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And yes, it's him again. Armenia have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Iniesta does well not to be outdone there.
2
Kagawa.
minutes has been indicated.
Gerrard. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Pele. Yamal. Yamal has been caught there. It's a foul. Pele considers his options. Oh, what a ball! Kagawa. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Armenia are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. Back on the way then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Scholes. Neymar. Now Van Basten. Goulart. And it's Kagawa.
Oh, great feat, that.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Yamal with 2 goals already to his name. Iniesta. Kagawa can so cleverly bypass the press. Van Basten charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ferdinand makes the interception. Pass somewhat off target. He's found a way past. And this is Neymar. Neymar! And that's a tiny finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitutions taking place.
Borussia Dortmund choosing to make the first change. Armenia, and the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Nuno Mendes. Serginho. It's a pretty loose pass.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Orada yeteneği havayı xarab.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he keeps on giving it a go.
Knowing him, he's only going to be even more willing to shoot after that.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Neymar. Number 23, Pele. Number 12, Basten.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Armenia have the chance to go the other way.
Number 24, Desiree Number 4, Kagawa. Number
Doué.
21,
He's felt
Messi.
that, hasn't he?
Number 15, Schneider.
Armenia
Substitution.
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now, can they get him away? And claimed it back swiftly. Kagawa quietly revving up. Tries to play it through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Belletti. Now it's Schneider. And it's Kagawa. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And this is Kagawa. Yamal. That's the keeper's ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Romero. Doué. Gerrard. And it's Schneider.
That's good play from him.
Schneider makes a dash for it. Oh, nice touch. And the shot! And it's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And there's a goal!
Ապուշի տղան վեգալավ կցեց իրան արա։
So could they be onto something here? Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Belletti. It's Schneider. Gerrard, the man that is tenacity personified. And it's Kagawa. Looking to play him in. And that could set him on his way. Decent chance! Messi! From another planet! About as smooth as a And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
There will be 5 minutes.
Oh, no
added time.
goalkeeper would kick. Terrific effort.
Esa serán esa. Ay, esto hater
It
capítulo.
could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down?
Oh no, what has happened here? And this is Ronaldo. Good ball, good take. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Timber. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, there's the shot!
Kapet sonra canım.
And it's in!
Lava şuna bak. Bir
Deep
açılmanım
into
gol
injury
kapıları.
time. Just cool. And we're done. Armenia have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little...
Oo, Lovner. Ուժեղ էր։ Top 1000-ի մեջ է Լիբանա։ Սա սկանդալը սարպեր։ Դոգիր ուժը չէի խաղում, սկսավ մախալը ապել։
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Takes a shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Now it's Neymar. Timber. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And he's whipped it across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mbappe. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Quarter of an hour played. Mbappe, renowned for his long-range shooting. No goals as yet. Pele running with the ball. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there is your opener. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Armenia have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Throw it. Timber. Turns back here, probably the best option. Tries to pass it through. Arda. He's free, he has got space. Tries to get it clear. Look at the space. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's going for goal! Oh, crossbar! Has another go! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Armenia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's an excellent interception. Drogba. And it's Arda. Shifted it to the flank. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That is lovely. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Oh, well played, well played. Gerrard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Drogba might just make this. Ronaldinho. He's played it back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's at Nielsen. Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Goulet. Goulet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking tidy in position. Takes the shot! Armenia with the corner, they're first. Garcia claims comfortable. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Ronaldinho. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That's been cut out, well played. Gerrard.
There will be
That's a
1 minute
good run
added
down the
time.
left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good effort! And he was there to get a vital touch. And the referee has blown for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Armenia firmly in control at the break, 2-0 the scoreline. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found space here. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
This looks promising. Drogba can be a real threat inside the box.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neymar. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Good take, and is he in? It's Pele! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Opts for safety. Gerrard. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Ball's gone out of play. De Ligt. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the... Tries a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Belletti. Goulet is the team's great visionary. Neymar being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gerrard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Driving forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi has the space to scheme. Knocks it into space. Crosses it in here. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. Pele. And it's Arda Güler. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. This is a promising build-up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Edmilson spreads it out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Güler. Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's in on goal! And he goes for a shot! Güler. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Gerrard. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely spread. Messi. It'll be a throw-in. Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Neymar. Number 12,
And it's Gerrard.
Baston. Number
Messi.
20, Didier
Gerrard.
Drogba. Number 13,
Kaggle, of course, a dribbler
Number
of outlandish
23.
ability.
Pele. Coming on the field, number
Armenia
24,
disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Number 21, Messi.
Oh, good read.
Number
That's great
19,
positioning, so good from him.
Number 15,
Schneider
Schneider. Number
pinches
4,
it off him.
Kagawa.
Done delicately. Timber.
There will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. And that is that. Armenia are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less... So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Spread it left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Knocks it into space. Oh, well measured. too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Villa clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
He would takes a shot! Belletti. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Strong running down that left flank. He has found the way through. Pablo Fornals. Played out to the left flank, and that's aimed into the middle. Carvajal goes long. Now it's Villa, and it's Arda Güler. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! That is outstanding from Van Nistelrooy! A finish of true class!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Armenia have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Van Nistelrooy. Arda Güler. Roberto Carlos still... And a header! And again! It's in! They are purring, truly purring! Van Nistelrooy duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And it's Hector Bellerin. Pablo Fornals. Armenia have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Van Nistelrooy. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's in on goal. He is through here. Lopez. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's quick to snatch it back. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Applies the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Güler. Güler will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Belletti. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's hit the woodwork and out. But he's left disappointed.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
Mark Roca. Nicely spread. That's good running with the ball. Out towards the flank. That's good play. Raul. And here's Kula.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Carvajal. And it's half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Armenia are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Nathan. That's a good ball out wide. Kubasi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Carvajal. Fermin makes a move down the right. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Is there a chance? Surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, good climb! That's a fair try, but just off target. Carvajal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Kubasi. Roberto Carlos. David Villa is herring after that one.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
Van Nistelrooy being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Araujo. And it's Belletti. Driving on and making good progress. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Van Nistelrooy. Number 16, Fermin.
And it's Isco.
Number 7, David Villa.
Pablo Fornals
Coming on the
really
field,
was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Number 18, Griezmann.
Oh,
Number
super ball.
21, Vinicius
Rodriguez
Junior.
unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Great pressure, plenty of it. And that's another good win of the ball. Armenia still have the cards to affect this game. Isco. Anthony. He's a sharp little ball here. Yamal. Belletti. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Arda Güler. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Anthony for Pablo Fornals. Ricardo Rodriguez to Mark Roca. And it's Isco for Bellerin. Anthony, he's picked his way through. Oh, some astute defending there. Now who's going to be first to this? Roberto Carlos. Griezmann. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Rodriguez. That'll be a throw. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
The ball has bounced loose now. That's a sharp pass. Nathan promptly onto that, and that is that. Armenia have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Riquelme. Oh, that's nice. Riquelme tries a cross. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And they can counter here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Belletti. And this is Griezmann. Oh, such a clever touch.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lo Celso does really well to win the ball there. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Armenia can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
Trinco. Все, Игнатий. Боргишу, спокойной ночи.